one of Japan's three great monsters. The river-dwelling kappa is known as a mischievous and lovable monster, one of the three great monsters of Japan. The mountain-dwelling Tengu is worshipped as a mountain god in some regions and is recognized as an intelligent monster. The last of the three great monsters in Japan is the Oni, which, unlike the monsters mentioned above, is known as a violent, cruel, and unreasonable being, and is avoided by people. It is believed that people who have done bad things in life will be punished by God, then cast into hell, where they will be tortured by the Oni for all eternity. Oni are often depicted like this. Their distinctive features are that they have horns like a cow and wear tiger fur pants. This is due to the Chinese concept of the 12 zodiac signs, which represent years, directions and times. Mouse, bull, tiger, rabbit, dragon, snake, horse, sheep, monkey, hen, dog, boar. In this way, animal names are assigned to directions and times. Northeast can be pronounced Kemen, which means Demon's Gate. It was believed that demons would enter and exit from hell from this direction, bringing disaster. Northeast is the direction of bull and tiger, so demons have horns like bulls and wear tiger fur pants. Another reason for wearing tiger fur pants is to represent his strength, as he is able to make pants out of the tiger, the most powerful animal in the world. There are sometimes Jizo statues or other statues erected at the northeast entrance of villages, which serve as a barrier to prevent demons, disasters from entering the village. It is believed that mounds of salt also have a similar effect, and that placing them in the direction of the evil spirits in your home will act as a barrier, and some major real estate companies have detailed explanations of this on their websites. Kyoto's streets are laid out in a grid pattern, making it particularly easy for demons to enter from the direction of the Demon's Gate. The characters for corner and turn corner are the same. The idea is to remove the demon's horns by chipping them off, sealing away their powers and preventing demons from entering. And you can see buildings like the one in the picture. The Japanese pronunciation of the Chinese letter for monkey is saru. This is pronounced the same as the word leaf. So monkeys are worshipped as a ward-off demons, as the sound of the word sounds like leaf. In the northeast direction of the Kyoto Imperial Palace, the former Imperial Palace and the center of the former capital, there are rows of monkey statues guarding the former capital city's center, the Kyoto Imperial Palace, from demons. Also, because monkeys are located in the opposite direction of the Demon Gate, they are thought to resist demons and to repel them. The weapon that Oni carry is called a kanabo, and the situation of an Oni holding a kanabo is also a metaphor. The meaning is that Oni, who are already strong enough, become even stronger when they use a powerful weapon, a kanabo. It is an analogy for something being added to something that is already strong, making it even more powerful. This metaphor is commonly used in modern everyday conversation. I actually held a kanabo. First of all, it's a comfortable size. It has a strong sense of gravity, and requires a lot of strength to use it as a weapon. The biggest one couldn't even be lifted. This smaller kanabo was heavier than the first one. On February 2nd, ceremonies to exorcise evil spirits are held nationwide. It is believed that evil spirits arise during the change of seasons from winter to spring, making it easier for demons to appear. So an event is held in which beans are thrown while shouting Oni wa Sodo, Fukawachi demons out, good fortune in. Oni on this day mainly refers to epidemics, and it is an event to pray for good health and freedom from disease. One theory about the origin of bean scattering is that a high priest subdued a rampaging demon in the capital by scattering beans. On this day, many shrines and temples across the country also throw beans, but famous shrines and temples sometimes invite sumo wrestlers. It is believed that sumo wrestlers can fight demons without armor, and the movement called shiko, which is performed in sumo practice and ceremonies, involves raising one's leg high and stepping powerfully to punish demons lurking in the earth. Kindaru, Mamataro, Ishinbushi. These three stories are extremely popular among Japanese children, and it is no exaggeration to say that they are recognized by 100% of Japanese people who were born and raised in Japan. The main points of these three stories are about slaying Oni. Raijin and Fujin, who cause disasters such as lightning and storms that cause great damage, also have the appearance of Oni. In this way, many disasters, from natural disasters to disease, were thought to be caused by Oni. As children's stories show, demons were an absolute evil that had to be vanquished. Not limited to children's stories, there are countless stories about real warlords who defeated Oni all over Japan. And there is also a theory that Oni refers to those who did not submit to rulers, such as the imperial court or invaders. This is a shrine in Saitama Prefecture. This shrine is a rare one in Japan in that it enshrines an Oni. The torii gate of this shrine is engraved with the words "Congratulations on the triumph." Because this shrine is protected by demons, it is said to bring good luck in competitions, and people come from far and wide to pray for victory during wartime, and in modern times to pray for the success of students taking exams. There is a legend that this shrine was also built to ward off evil spirits. On Setsubun, the bean-throwing event mentioned above, demons all over the country have nowhere to go. For this reason, at this shrine, it is customary to scatter beans while shouting happiness in, Oni in, devils out. It is said that there was a blacksmith near this shrine who specialized in making kanabo. Once upon a time, there was a swordsmith near this shrine. The swordsmith had an apprentice. The swordsmith had a daughter, and the apprentice took a liking to her. So one day, he asked the swordsmith if he could get married with her. The swordsmith responded to his apprentice's request by saying, "If you can make 100 swords by tomorrow morning, I'll give my daughter to you as a wife." And the apprentice immediately began making swords. Hearing the sound of a sword being hammered with great force, the swordsmith became worried that his daughter would be taken away by the apprentice if he continued like this, and peeked into the forge through the gap in the door. What the blacksmith saw was the Oni forging swords with incredible speed. At this rate, it would only be a matter of time before he made 100 swords, and his daughter would be taken by the Oni. The blacksmith had been promised that 100 swords would be finished by the next morning, so he thought of a way to make the morning come sooner. Then he came up with the idea of using a rooster. He took the rooster into a bright room, and the rooster, thinking it was morning, started crowing loudly. When he opened the sliding door and looked around the room, he found his apprentice dead, with a hammer in his hand. It is unclear whether he was possessed by an Oni, whether he turned into an Oni while working hard, or whether he was an Oni disguised as a human. The local legend is that the swordsmith felt sorry for him and built this shrine to appease his soul. The name of this shrine means to appease the Oni.
Japan provides information about Japan that is not well known.
There are ancient forms of magic in Japan, and the most well-known of these is Ushi no Koku Mari. During the hour of the bull, which is between 1 o'clock and 3 a.m., a straw doll made to resemble someone is nailed to the sacred tree of a shrine and cursed. The sacred tree acts as a barrier that separates the sacred area, the afterlife, and this world. The barrier is broken at the hour of the bull, when the demons are most active, and the demon's spiritual powers cause pain to the victim. It is believed that if the curse is fulfilled, even if the person is not judged by the laws of this world, they will be judged in the afterlife. The most frightening Oni not be those that come from the northeast, or those that appear in stories, but those that lurk in our hearts,